Holy smokes. It's been a while since we potted.
Yeah, has it?
No, it hasn't really. No. It's only been a week. We're back to the shits, man. Honestly, you guys, welcome back to another podcast. I have a little pre-pod for you guys before we get started.
Oh,
That's
hold up,
so embarrassing.
You clapped already.
Did I?
You clapped already. He was singing, and then
I wanted you.
I tried clapping. Pause. And then he clapped.
You tried clapping. You're not experienced.
But we're still not Eskimo brothers. So back to the podcast. I had one of my youngins come up to me, youngin talk. I don't know if you saw the drop for that. I don't know who has it.
Davey.
No,
That's making me work.
come on, get back to work, fam. We're back to this shit. See?
No, let me get back.
Before we get into this, subscribe, bitches.
What?
I don't think you should call them bitches, but you can continue.
To Roundtable Talk.
It's all in good fun.
Cause was popping.
I had the craziest shit. This week has been like, again, it's been getting colder, time's rolling back and stuff. So I'm like, yo, in the mornings, I'm not in the mood for the bullshit.
For sure.
So early in the morning, I had one of my youngest come to me. He's like, yo, Carl, I need to ask you a question. I was like, yo, this is not the time to ask you a question. It's like 9:30. It's still brisk. I open the door, say, yo, what's up? Talk to me. He's like, yo, I want to know something. You guys are about to start wild now. I don't know where he's going to take this.
Yo, is it true? Like your piece is bigger than all man's?
Okay, no. That's not talking. My boy asked me, is cum moisturizing for your skin?
Wait, hold on. Your boy asked you that?
Yes.
Hey, yeah.
I said,
Oh,
I didn't even know. You can't say that. I didn't even know.
Definitely can't say that.
Yeah, I didn't even know how to take it. I didn't know which way to go with this.
Good posture.
And I'm just like, fam, this is not even the conversation I want to be having. And later, obviously I'm making fun of him because I'm like, fam, why is that even a question? Like, why would I want to know? I don't know. To put that out there from right now, I don't know. But why is that even a thought in your brain? So later he comes back to me, he's like, yo, I just want to let you know, like, this is a question.
my boy sold me some cream, and he said he made it natural.
Hey, yo! Pause. Hey,
Some
whoa.
face cream.
Yo. He later
And
came
some
back.
lip balm. Nigga, you're fired.
You were there. I have to let you go still.
Yeah.
I wanted to say that he was saying that he was on the phone with a shorty and a shorty asked him. And it's like, a shorty's asking you this question. What would you guys do in that situation if a shorty asked you like an out-of-pocket question?
What is that? Like, what is the exact question again?
The question was, is cum moisturizing for your skin? That's what she asked my boy. I almost said his name. And then he asked me this question. And I'm looking at him like, huh?
Okay,
Well, it's got protein in it and collagen.
Like,
Okay, so anyways, I'm taking that question like, yo,
Hence why it's called a facial.
okay, I might be onto something. But also, what I'm gonna say to that is, I'm looking at that like, because there's only a certain amount of things I take so seriously. That's one of those I'm not taking seriously.
No!
There's a fine line.
Very much
Serious,
so.
not serious. That one goes on the not serious side, and also I'm using that as a line to be like, you know what?
find out.
Let's
What's your
find out.
face?
Yeah. And then you let me know a week later, and if you need more, you're.
But my thing is to come and ask, come and ask one of your boys that question. I feel like that's out of pocket. That's a little bit weird. I was like, yo, it's
too comfortable around you.
That's weird.
Also,
See, I'm like the grandpa of the damn yard. But it's like, yo, that is weird out of pocket, and that's a question that she's asking you. Did either dead that question or figure it out. That's not a question you go to your mans and be like, hey, yo, do you know if nuts moisturizing for your face? Like, yo, I said, yo, I'm calling you come man for the rest of the day, fam. You're done. You're done. That's pause. Full pause on that conversation.
Yeah, that's wild. But honestly, I'm flipping it to like me trying to.
Yeah, I'm flipping it back to Shorty.
Yeah.
I'm flipping back to end this like little thing. I want to know if like there's any out of pocket crazy shit Shorty's ever asked you where you're like, you just dead that. You're like, I'm not even answering that, or you just kept it pushing. You guys can think of off the top of your head.
Did you bring a condom?
I'm joking. I'm joking. That's a joke.
I fucking hate Deavon.
It's not out of pocket.
So much. That's not.
And have safe sex, guys. Yeah.
Please. Please.
My out of pocket question.
Matt, think back there. I see you look dazed.
Honestly, nothing that I can remember really that will have me stumped to the point where like I'm like, Oh, unless like I've had things come up to me and be like, "Aren't you gonna buy me a drink?" And I don't like. There's no conversation beforehand, and then I looked at her. I'm like, yeah. I'm gonna figure it out.
that her
Just give me-"
approach?
Yeah, that was her approach. I'm like, yeah. Give me 1 sec. And I just let her stay there.
You can do your thing,
Stupid bird.
bitch. I'll let Matt go. Okay, I've been talking.
I can't think of anything.
No,
It's really caught me off
I
guard.
think the most out of pocket thing Australia said to me is, "Do I like my ass eaten?" And
She asked you that.
She asked me that. I said, "No, I've never. No,
that's crazy.
I'm cool on that flex. Like again,
Yeah,
if anyone else is doing that, that's cool. But that's not me.
Yeah, that's a little wild.
That's wild. That's out of pocket.
Did you guys see the news today about Leonardo DiCaprio?
Matt, say it for the people who don't know.
He got caught. Apparently, he likes his ass being fingered by his girl.
No, you don't know what she's actually doing. Because she just be feeling up his butt. She could just be feeling up his butt.
I was like that stuff too. Remember?
Stop that.
You did. You said that on the pod. I have video. We have video of you saying,
Hey,
"Yo, you
stop
don't mind
that.
a shorty
Hey.
touching your butt."
Hey, I said stop.
You talking about you got a
Yeah,
bone
so
and shit.
so it
No,
was
hey, whoa, I didn't
the
say
news.
that to you. You
Oh,
little
so
out of
now you
luck
remember.
bastard.
Okay.
Let me read the
Sorry,
news
Matt,
headline.
yeah,
Go,
go
sorry,
ahead.
Matt.
Leonardo DiCaprio's 25-year-old girlfriend got caught fingering his booty hole.
No, you don't know.
Outside a Halloween party in West Hollywood. There's a video.
No. No, I'm quite cap.
Here, watch a video. Okay, I'm kidding.
Matt, you're trying to tell me Shorty's never grabbed your ass.
Oh, yeah,
No.
she's-
Now we on to something else, cause we're talking about what.
Yeah, but you guys are saying fingered his ass. How do you know what's happening in his
That's the
pants?
report.
How could you
Well, let's
see?
just talk about the report. We're not talking
Leonardo
about.
DiCaprio's 25-year-old
Yeah, like,
girlfriend
oh
got
God.
caught
Yeah.
fingering his booty hole outside a Halloween party in West Hollywood.
Ew. Leonardo DiCaprio is a freaky old white man.
Oh my god.
But we love him though. We love Leonardo DiCaprio. Like
He probably likes his ass being eaten too.
Of course. That's the thing now though.
That is a thing.
That is the thing
That is a
now,
big
like,
thing that's been popping
if
over the
you-
last little bit. Like I've been seeing
Ever since
pegged and all that bullshit.
No.
Nah.
You're gooch.
I need an ISO quick. And we didn't even start the pod yet officially.
I know.
But ever since quarantine happened and TikTok blew up and y'all niggas said, "Hey, bae," or no. Your girls came up to y'all and said,
Can you say
"Hey,
girls?
can we do this challenge? It's where we change clothes and or a lot
It
of
was
people
either
were doing
one.
the Tootsie
A lot of
Slide.
people doing
Fucking
Slide.
Tootsie Slide.
A
And I'm
lot of
like,
people.
yo, I don't understand this culture right now because
Got out of hand.
it's just like for laughs and stuff, but at the same time, like you gotta live with that. Like, yo,
Exactly. That's out there.
it's out there and you did that shit. So it's kind of wild. I'm not into the games like that. So
I'm okay with that.
I think ever since, in my head, ever since that happened, like the guys doing the challenges with the things and dressing up like things, yeah, it's been just a mind fuck. So,
That's a little bit out of pocket stuff. I'm not rolling with that.
and Leonardo DiCaprio,
Keep doing your thing, man. Keep doing your thing. Try to keep it indoors. You know paparazzi following your ass.
and who else is following that? The 25-year-old too.
Shorty's finger.
How old is Leonardo DiCaprio, Matt? Can you just Google that real quick?
He is
Shorty's
I think Leonardo's like 44.
Damn, son.
48.
Holy
48.
Whoa. Really?
What's your thoughts on 50-year-old man?
I'm gonna post this photo. He look good for 48. God damn. No homo. Pause and all that.
Men,
You stick your finger?
men age
Hey.
like, men age like fine wine. Women just decline
Hey.
with age.
No, man. It's different
Yeah,
though.
it's different.
Don't do that. Don't do that, Matt. I heard what you said. Don't do that. Matt, Leonardo's a white man. He should not be looking as young as he is.
No, I agree with that statement.
Yeah.
I agree with that statement. 100%.
But he has the
White-
dollars for it. So
White people do not look good as they age.
Oh, but if
You
they stay
guys
healthy
look-
though,
They-
You
they'll
guys
still look
look
decent.
crazy with the
why-
wrinkles.
that's why Matt's been
Yeah.
working out since
Y'all
high school.
chins start like just flabbergasting. Like everything
yeah.
just falls down, comes out through here. Just falls out.
Botox and stuff.
Yeah, the Botox, you gotta stop with that. That's not good.
Yeah.
That's not good. Holy. I don't know if we're gonna start the pod or I wanted to add a one too to when it comes to the famous people and the actors and stuff that's going on, but
Do you want to say anything? Go ahead.
Matthew Perry. Star
rest
of
in
Friends.
peace, yo.
Rest in peace, bro. That
in
was
peace.
very unexpected. That was crazy. When I saw that, again, it was one of those you're like, wait, huh? I gotta read this again.
Yeah,
I gotta run this back.
The road wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, man.
My hot take on that, he's not dead.
Man, stop.
Okay, you and Johnny can have that conversation.
Yeah.
You and Johnny can have that conversation about where he is right now. He's probably with the aliens or he's time traveling.
Cuba.
Whatever. You guys can have that
Tupac,
conversation, but rest in peace,
Rest in
honestly.
peace, salute. Thank you.
Thank you for all the laughs.
The memories, yeah.
Oh,
laughs,
man.
yeah.
Friends, great show.
I can't.
Great show. I hope they bring it back on Netflix just for what happened, to be honest with you.
Salute to him, his family, the castmates as well.
Hundreds. That's family.
He's a Canadian legend. So with that, I'm going to actually play a. So yeah, the clip I was gonna play just to remember Matthew Perry real quick. This was a legendary clip. I was resurfacing.
The current Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau, somebody you went to school with.
I did. I was a couple years ahead of him.
Okay, how old were you at this time?
Fifth grade, so whatever age you are in fifth grade.
Okay, and do you remember 10 probably? Do
10?
you remember him around school?
I do. I have a story about him that I'm not proud of.
What? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah.
I was reminded of this.
That's
My
all it
friend
is.
Chris Murray, who was also in the fifth grade in Canada, reminded me that we actually beat up Justin Trudeau.
You beat him up?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. I don't know.
The two of you beat him up?
We both beat him up.
That's great.
And I think he was excelling in a sport that we weren't as. So it was pure jealousy.
I see.
And we beat him up.
And his dad was the Prime Minister of Canada?
His dad was the Prime Minister
At that
of Canada,
time,
but I
right?
don't think that's the reason we beat him up. I think he was the only kid in school that we could beat up.
Don't they have Secret Service there protecting the children of their Prime Ministers?
They didn't.
They didn't? Wow. Because that would never happen to Barron Trump. You'd be in the stockade right now. You'd be in,
It's true.
you'd be in Russia somewhere.
Yeah, it's true.
I watched this live.
But I'm not
crazy. I love
bragging
Jimmy
about this.
Kimmel.
It's terrible. I was a stupid kid, and I didn't want to beat him up. In fact, I think at one point I tried to turn it into love play.
He's so funny.
He's a handsome guy. I mean,
Boy, is he ever.
Yeah.
But I think I was rather instrumental in him going to such great heights and becoming the prime minister.
You feel that way?
Yeah, I think it was, I think he said, I'm going to rise above this. And I'm going to become prime minister.
I'm going to destroy those two boys.
Yeah, exactly.
Perry and Murray,
He
who
rose
beat
above
me.
both of us.
Yeah. Wow, that's
really.
something else. That's really. Do you ever have contact with him, and have you discussed
No,
this?
I feel shame. I don't want to think about it.
I am Jimmy Kimmel. If you enjoy
All right, man. Yeah. So just RP to
He was
him
my
and
favorite on Friends, bro.
salute.
He was so funny.
Salute. Let's get into the pod, yo.
Let's get to it.
Come on, yo. Fuck with me, Matt. I don't hear no gunshots. Nah. Yeah. Let's go.
Get it, bro.
Let's get teed up in this dude, huh?
Back in another
What are
one.
you talking about? Yeah. We've been working. We've been consistent. I mean,
Hello.
shout out to Johnny for coming through last episode.
Thank you, sir.
That's family. Shout out to Adrian again.
Yes, sir.
Straight gems throughout that episode. I just wanted to shout just to the Day One listeners. I want to also shout out to the teachers. Anybody that's going through a tough time right now, you will prevail. You will make it through. I just want to get into this episode, yo. I'm excited. I'm amped. Cause got me feeling blessed in the stew.
You already know what it is, man. We back at it.
And
What EP is this, man? What EP is this?
welcome to episode 116. Yes, 116. 116 of them things. I mean, we working.
You know what's crazy, DV?
What's popping?
Someone was like, yo, I didn't know you guys record over 100. Yeah, you've been,
I had some people say
yeah,
that too.
y'all been sleeping, fam. 1 year of consistency, baby. Let's get it, bro. Let's go. Back with the shits, man. Make a drop for that.
Kordell.
I'm your host, DV, goddammit. I mean, I got my mans in the stew. We got Cods in the stew. We got Matt behind the keys.
Let's fucking get it.
And no Keston today, but we lit.
Come for it.
Guys, how are you guys? again, we had to talk our shit. So we're recording 116 of them things consistently every fucking week for our listenership. And currently, I also want us to highlight this. Currently, right now, we're at 116 episodes, but our average viewers is probably 14, 15. I just wanted to salute to that.
And that's
I also
fine.
wanted to, no. That's what I'm saying. I want to salute to that.
That's what it comes with. It's the work. It's the consistency. What it comes with. Watch when the numbers are start turning up. Come on now. Gotta document that.
Who's gonna be the first person who's gonna switch up when shit starts coming in? Who's gonna be the first person to switch?
I'm gonna put my hand up. I'm gonna say me.
Damn.
I think it's gonna be me.
Damn.
Because I'm a type of person that like I want things yesterday. So like, let's say for example, you call me and it's like, yo, so and so hit me up. They want to do a $250,000 deal for the year. I'm gonna be there with the math. Like, okay, I can do this, I can do that. I'm gonna be the first one to like mention, yo, we're getting a new stew. We're doing this. We're doing that. Like that's the kind of switch up I'll be on.
Oh no. I'm talking about switch. Okay, is that type of switch?
Like I'll be the quickest one to spend money. I'll be the quickest one to take that money and spend it very quickly to do something. I'm the type of person like, yo, I want shit like yesterday. I look at something and I try to manifest it as soon as possible. That's the way I work.
I could see. I like that. I like you're self-analyzing yourself, so that's good. I'm gonna do that too. Then I'm gonna say myself. Because everybody has told me, yo, once you guys blow up, like you're gonna start dressing weird, and they think like I'm gonna be like.
We say dressing weird, like dressing good, or like
You know how people in Toronto are like fake artists?
yeah.
So they dress like all artists? That's salute. Also, I want to say just shout out Toronto. Scarborough, it's Hoboken. Just shout out just to
Ajax,
all of them.
Salt City, Brampton.
Yeah, no, I'll do it better.
Orangeville.
I'll do it better next episode. It's okay, sorry.
Shaban.
Cause what were you saying? What were you gonna say?
What I'll say is like, yo, like I feel like I'll be the first one just because like I just love progressing. I love upgrading. I like once I have the opportunity and I have the dollars to it, I'm upgrading. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And like, that's what I mean by like I'll be the first one to switch up because I'm already planning. Remember I was the first one to talk about the put on show. And I was like, yo, in our first or second year of doing Roundtable Talk, we're gonna do the show. I always wanted to say that. So I'm the quickest one to be like, to toss these ideas out, spend the money, just to like push ourselves.
I don't think that's a switch up though, because when I say switch up, I mean like going opposite. Like, you know, like we say all the time, yo, this person switched up on me.
Okay. Oh.
So who's gonna be the person to switch up their
know.
personality right now into something else? I'm gonna say me. I'm gonna be more aggressive on you guys. Also, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna make sure Maz is way more on time and more on his shit. I'm gonna make sure Cause is actually editing these fucking episodes. Like these things are cool now because we're trying to just flow and stuff. But I'm gonna be on your asses once.
I'll find my boss after the podcast.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be on your asses once we start getting the ball rolling and stuff. So I think it's gonna be me just to switch up into just more of an intensity type thing because I want to be able to not just record once a week, but hopefully record twice a week and put them out same week. Kind of thing. So that's later on. But that's later on. Yeah.
Yo, hey,
Yeah.
love my boss. That's my guy. You already know what it is. Know where we're going.
It's okay.
You see we're going. And people are behind us. That's why I love.
Hell yeah.
That's what keeps us pushing. So
Hell
thank
yeah.
you again.
Hell
Still.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Come on now.
Kordell.
All right, man. Okay, so let's get into this pod.
And just to let you guys know, I don't know where DV's going with this pod. So I'm trying to figure out where to implement certain things. So I'm gonna wait for DV still.
Okay.
Go.
You guys, you know what? Last episode was a little bit of a relationship-y episode, so I'm gonna connect the dots here. What's an unpopular opinion about relationships that will have you killed? So I said, for an example, yo, I'm going to give you enough space throughout the day on a regular note so that you miss me. But also when we fight, I'm going to quadruple or 3 times that space just so that you miss me even more.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm talking about. I'll go again. Okay, if we're in that talking phase, right? And we've kind of talked about this on the pod too, but if we're in that talking phase and I'm not getting the correct energy from you that I should.
So when someone asks, like, when did you start talking to this girl? Do you say the date you guys met or the day you started taking her seriously?
The day I started taking her seriously, because I was talking to other bitches, probably. And that's just so embarrassing.
That? What would you say? Is it the date?
To die. Let's go.
Is it the date you met her, or is the date that you started taking her seriously? Is when you would technically tell people when you guys met?
That's a loving one, so off rip.
Yeah.
The day we actually met is the day I'm gonna say, yeah.
Yeah.
You are such a sucking ass.
I need you guys to answer my question though.
No, I want to talk about your.
I will not talk about her as like I'm seeing this girl until she acts correct.
Okay, that's fair. That's a thing you've been learning.
Yeah, slowly but surely.
Yeah.
Don't be claiming her early.
That doesn't go with my question, but I mean, yeah.
Are we gonna jump into my response now?
I mean, whatever. Whoever wants to go, it's you.
All right.
It's between you two.
All right. So for myself, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. I already know it, but
Let's go.
yo, play your fucking role in the damn relationship.
Oh.
Stick to your fucking gender roles. Stick to your damn gender roles.
Stay home, clean. Don't have any ambition. Just know you have to clean that fucking floor nicely. And when I get home, make me a sandwich. Man, shut up.
Such a mad, yeah.
Man, explain what you want to say. Sorry, because I'm
still thinking
being
mine.
stupid. I'm being stupid.
Go
So
ahead,
don't
man.
let
Go
me
ahead.
twist
Yeah,
up
yeah.
your words.
No, but there's certain things that dudes are better at. I'm not saying women can't do it. There's certain things dudes are better at, and there's certain things females are better at. I'm not saying females are better at the dishes than dudes. I'm literally just saying females have certain powers and males have certain powers.
So like,
Right?
what would a female power be like? Oh, she can't like lift heavy things unless it's like a vacuum kind of thing.
Dude,
I thought you said you're not gonna skewer this nigga's words, and this guy is here playing games with the words. Look at this guy, bro.
that's why you get the Roomba.
That thing don't work. That's cap.
That does not work.
That thing does not work.
I got all the weights. They got all the weights. Okay, man. No, seriously. Like,
No, but-
explain what you're trying to say, though.
No, but for real though, so females, they're more nurturing. They have certain qualities about them that us males we're not very smart. Like, you know how there's girl math and there's guy math.
Oh, that was my next topic. But yeah.
Yeah, so there's girl math and guy math for a reason, and there's all these different kinds. You know what I mean? Like, so females, they have these qualities, certain things that they're just better at. And us dudes, we're if we had like a kid, for example, like me and my partner, we have a kid, for example, right? Mm-hmm. The female is always gonna be better at taking care of that kid. Like, she's always gonna be more nurturing. They're just better at it. They have better emotional intelligence with that kid.
I'm not
rolling with that. I'm not rolling with that. So
have you ever met a team that is not emotionally there? Like, you realize, like, yo, she doesn't really care about shit. Like, her emotions is kind of detached.
Yeah, we can argue the 80-20 rule, where essentially like there's always gonna be like 20% of people that are just not fit for that shit. Mm-hmm. Right. And that's with every single thing.
Matt, have you ever went to a job and like you just killed it at your job? Like you walked in there and like just understood everything when you came to your job? It's the same thing when it comes to taking care of like your son or daughter. Like, when you start just taking care of them, you understand like, hey, they need this at this certain time.
You just naturally
you just naturally know, and then you start going on with it like it's nothing.
Yeah,
like, it's like you're doing your job without even knowing you're doing your job. Like, you're just you're not. I'm not rolling.
Yeah, I understand that. Females are just natural. They're natural nurturers. They naturally are good at taking care of people, things, etc. They're just it's in their DNA. They're just better at it because they're meant to be parents. They're meant to bear children. They're meant to be able to take care of like the kids in the family.
I'm not there then.
I have a scenario for you. So, you and Shorty, like your wife of Shorty, you guys are married, and you know she's the one, right? Okay,
Yeah.
all that happens.
Go for it.
And then she's pregnant, right? So So she's pregnant, but just before she got pregnant, she got a promotion for her job. She now makes more than you, right? But she's pregnant throughout the whole time, so she has to take time off. She takes the leave, and then she has the baby, okay? She stays home for a certain amount of time, but she tells you, hey, I need to get back to work and secure this bag, and you need to stay at home. Thoughts on that? Are you going to tell her no, like stay your ass home?
It'd be different in the moment and be making probably a different decision in the moment. From now, I would say like if I had to be the one that was staying home, I'd probably push against that. I would be like, nah, I want to go out and work, and I want to take care of that shit. But nah, I don't like fucking staying home, man. I don't want to fucking stay home. And fucking like I want to go to work.
Home with
Matt.
your kid, and your shorty makes more than you.
It's called give and take, and we spoke about this. It's called sacrifice. What are you talking about?
This is the best podcast in the world.
If she's making 80 and you're clearing a 50, what makes the most logical sense? Don't you do logic? Doesn't logic make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
We off that shit.
Nah, it makes
Just
sense.
because you're the man, you're gonna tell her no? We're a team. We're a team. Me and her, we're teaming up because we have a youth now. We gotta make the most logical decisions.
That's a fact.
We're supposed to move forward in life. You want a family vacation? I guess not, because you want to go to work for your 50K.
I'm gonna be making more than that.
You stupid.
No, we're
Scenario
in the
is
scenario,
that she
man.
makes
In the
more. She got a
scenario.
promotion.
Just before her pregnancy.
Actually, you pause for 1 second. I want to see if my brother has some logic this month. It's November, Keston. Did you hear the question? Did you hear the scenario?
Not exactly.
Quickly. You're shorty. You guys are dating. I mean, you guys had a you. You guys are guaning. This is the one.
Married, all that
Whatever.
stuff.
She makes more money than you do.
She just got a promotion.
She just got a promotion from a job. Now it's time for her to go back to work. She makes about 80K. You're running a cool 50. What would be the most logical thing that you would do in that situation? Would you tell her, hey, I'm going back to work and you stay home? Or are you going to let Shorty go back to work and do your thing and you be a stay-home dad?
Like, she wants to get back to work just because she's been off during the
Yeah,
pregnancy.
and she's now making 80K for 50 to 80. Is that what you
making
said?
more dollars than you.
Yep.
And you've been working throughout. So it's not like you haven't done shit,
Yeah,
Matt.
50 to 80. Yeah, 50 to 80 is a big difference. It's not like 50 to 60, right? So yeah, so yeah,
So yeah, what? So
yeah. So stay home for how long though? Like another whatever.
Like, she's asking you to stay home for
You.
yeah, with
they're in
you.
kindergarten.
So,
Like kindergarten.
yeah.
Am I getting paid
Like
for
a few
my,
months.
for my job?
Okay, yeah. I mean, if you have a leave or if you have that kind of job, yeah, why not?
Well, there's some money coming in, yeah. Now, it's very touchy-feely because I don't think I'd be in that situation. But okay, yes, I do that. I do that. Yes, I would do that. I do that because 80K,
I fucking
50K,
would.
like for her to stay home and make whatever that mat leave is, which is almost nothing, and then that just doesn't really make sense, right?
Right.
So yeah. So yes.
So you go with the logic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it literally makes sense for you to survive, man. Like,
Yeah.
this whole role thing it's going to hinder you from being successful. You know that, right? Like,
I would argue that if she said, hey, let me take care of it because I'm making more money, I'd be like, all right, bet. Give me 2 weeks. I'll get a promotion. I'll get a job that's making even more.
Shut the fuck up.
why is it a competition?
Shut
No, because I don't want to fucking stay home. Fuck that shit.
Shut up.
I don't either, but it's just in the situation.
Nobody,
but
nobody
you
wants. Let me just say it to Matt and to the listeners. Nobody wants to stay home. Even her. Nobody wants to stay home. But we have to for the greater good of this little infant.
Take it to daycare.
If there was the $7,000 camera right there, I would have whipped these at Matt.
This is why Matt can say anything on the pod because his face is not in the front. You know, like
Yeah. I'm not getting
say
flamed
whatever.
for stuff. You know how many times I've been...
holy shit. No,
All right, Matt, since you want to be so...
I'm a man.
Come DM me. I'll fucking put my ad on the screen.
I'll give you... I'm going to challenge you now then. Since you want to be so...
Go for
It's
it.
so easy for you to say that. I'm going to give me 2 weeks. Are you
Macho.
actually going to go 2 weeks?
Mr. Macho.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
When do you leave for your trip? What day?
December. It's like December 7th or 8th.
December 7th or 8th?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you till December 8th. That's a whole lot of time, right?
Mm-hmm.
To really put that into place.
Get the money coming in. Done.
You can't say that, Matt. You can't
Done.
say that with a serious face and not even
Done.
taking what DV actually mentioned to you and just roll with that. That's
Consider it
cap.
done.
Because I feel you're capping.
Consider it
I feel
done.
like he is capping.
That's some bull.
Yeah.
If you
Consider
want
it.
to be so macho and give me 2 weeks and I'll have a promotion,
Like your wife's gonna look at you like, yo, this nigga is
Yeah, let me
stupid.
leave this
Like,
man.
Why does he not understand the math? between
Yeah.
us? Like I make more.
Do you
at
debunk
work.
math?
I make more than you. I've been making more than you, and I just got a promotion, so it makes more. And I just took all this time off while you've been working, so now you get a break. Actually, nah, I want to work.
I'm the man.
Me man.
Yeah.
I have work in morning. You mop. What? That don't make no sense, man. I'm sorry. I'm not rolling with that. I'll do it in your ears, fam. Cool out.
Well, you should be used to it in his ears. Hey, yo. Welcome back to another podcast, guys. Jesus Christ. To answer DV's question, and this is one that actually hits home for sure. I feel like having a life outside of your relationship is healthy for your relationship because realizing that you're always together, you're always doing stuff, you're going to run out of things to talk about, you're running out of things just to deal with. I feel like doing stuff outside your relationship helps your relationship to come back together because you have more to do. You have more to deal with.
Okay. So what would your unpopular opinion be?
That people don't do that. People don't take time to actually live their own life. They're so involved in each other's lives. Mm-hmm. You need to have your own life, your own hobbies, your own things to do outside of your relationship. Have your own friends, have your own hobbies, go to the gym separately from.
All right. Yes, I'm rolling cards, but I'm also gonna say, my friends are not your friends. There we go. Like that's another unpopular opinion. My friends are not your friends. These are my friends. They're loyal to me. They belong with me.
Fire.
Your friends, hopefully you have friends. Oh, another unpopular opinion. If you don't have any women friends, please, we can't do this. We can't do this.
What'd you say? If you don't have any women friends?
If you don't have any women friends.
Female friends, yeah.
Female friends, sorry. Yeah, we can't. No. Because I need you to be able to talk to someone that's not me.
Yeah.
So when I'm out doing my stuff, I don't need you on my line. Oh, babe.
Yeah, you gotta have your own clique.
Talk to your gal.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I agree with that. No, that's big. Because that'd be going sideways sometimes when they don't have their own friends, man. They'd be up your body crease every second of the day. Like, yo, go talk to your friends. Go hang out with your friends. Go out with your friends. Do your thing. You gotta have your own life outside of just us.
Yeah, facts.
Other stuff to do. Hobbies, whatever it may be. So
Please.
big time.
Please,
Big time. So
Okay. So what I got for you guys. I was wondering, okay, so I know Cause is a car guy, Matt loves photography and stuff, but what things do you guys put on your cape and say, yo, I'm gonna defend this? Like, you know how we get at Keston for defending things he shouldn't defend?
Oh.
No, just shit he shouldn't defend.
Okay.
What do you put your cape on and be like, yo, I'm standing by this. I'm rolling with this. Like for me, it'll be
That's your frame.
yeah. What things do you ride with? What things do you what things do you put that cape on for?
I think I put my cape on when it comes to like people making excuses for like their job and their work ethic. I feel like everyone always talks about they need money, they want money, but then when it comes to actually them applying themselves in their workforce, I don't agree. I don't agree when you want to come with all these excuses of why you can't do this, why you can't do that, when you wanted the job and you want all these things around it. So I put my cape on when it comes to defending the fact that
stupid.
you want something, but then you don't want to work for it. I don't like you coming with me with excuses, but then yesterday you're telling me about how much you wanted A, B, C, and D.
Right.
Like, I'm not rolling. Like, just continue.
Right. Okay.
I'm big on that.
I feel that.
I'm big on that.
Man, what do you put your cape on for?
It's funny. This is actually a very, very relevant topic. There was I put up a post, and it was like maybe like 4 weeks ago. It was a story. Okay. This girl who I met in the summertime came into the DMs, sent me this long ass like trying to rip me a new one about what I was saying, and then she blocked me right after that. Like sent the message and then blocked me straight up. And it was about like playing the victim, being like the victim and whatnot. Like I anybody that tries to play the victim card and everything like that, like, oh, I'm this, I have this situation, this, that, and the other, I'm like, no, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. It's all in your head. So like I'm a big advocate of like, yo, you cannot play the victim card because you are responsible for your fucking environment. You're responsible for everything that surrounds you. You're responsible for where you live. You determine where you live. You made that choice. You choose who you hang out with. You choose who you associate with. You choose the thoughts that you have true in your mind, i.e. your beliefs. Like you choose all these things. So there's no being a victim, playing that card is bullshit. So
I hear that.
yeah,
I hear that.
she didn't like that. So she blocked me, and I was like, okay, cool, sayonara, goodbye.
Oh my gosh.
I was like,
That reminds me of the snowflake that I used to have. She was a feminist, right? And so she's a teacher now. So I feel sorry for those kids. But well, not for all the kids, just the boys in that room. Because she's gonna pick favorites. It's gonna be the girls, right?
obviously.
So, but with that, no, like she got off on me for saying one of my posts was towards her, and I was just like, no, like, well, I didn't even respond. I just kind of let it be. But
In your head?
in my head, I'm just like, no, because there's a whole lot of just snowflake uprise. It's part of the Me Too movement.
Exactly. There's a bunch of snowflakes. Yeah.
Like, and I've seen it. I've seen it at work. This lady, all this stuff happening in the States about the abortion stuff last year, right? She's an older woman, and she was just like, well, it affects me too because I'm a woman. Well, just like, hold on. It really doesn't, because one, you're old as shit.
you're not having.
Two, you're not having any youths anytime soon. And three, you don't like kids.
So then,
Yeah. So what does it matter?
does it-
But it's
yeah, I
I'm
know.
trying to be
Yeah, I
oppressed
know.
and stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, and my thing is totally different. But
seeking attention.
yeah, that. Oh yeah. So it might just be just the people that just seek attention. Like I'm putting my cape on and saying, that's cap. Calling it out nowadays, like, yo, that, or maybe not even calling it out, but I'm just saying to myself, like, I'm not gonna invest into this because this is not real. Like, whatever type of bullshit you're trying to say is not real. That's why when Giant was here last week and he was talking about the whole blue faces, BMs and stuff, like, Giant, that stuff is not important at all. Like, that is junk food for your brain. And the fact that you even remember that is foolishness. We have a pod that we had to produce out every fucking week.
Yeah.
I don't know none of them bitches' name other than Krishan, because the media's literally fucking force feeding us that.
Facts.
Other
Big
than
time.
that, it's like, I just feel like nowadays you really have to sort out what's real and what's fake. It's
true.
Sorry, I'm going on a rant, but
It's true.
yeah, just enough of that shit. I put on my cape and just say, like, yo, some of this shit is just stop trying to be oppressed. I know black people kind of made it a trendy thing because, you know, we have hip hop, we have rap, and we have sport like ball and all this shit, right? But at the same time, like, you see BLM, that doesn't mean you have to find a group to try to get oppressed too. Like, and fuck BLM too, because BLM is a corporate bullshit.
Yeah,
It's not even a corporate bullshit. It's just a woman
taking
just teething
dollars.
with dollars.
Taking dollars.
So now
That's-
I didn't
and-
want to say BLM.
Yeah,
Right? But it's just like,
it's not even a good representation on what's really happening.
but,
It's just being
but
used.
just ever since them times, that's why I'm going to keep referencing. Ever since the niggas did that TikTok, I've really just been seeing the world just upside down.
Twist
And
up.
maybe, honestly, I may even put this on Boonk. Remember the guy Boonk gang, a whole lot of gang shit, right? Like, he would go to New York and disrupt shit just for clout, just for the attention.
Yeah.
I got to shout out to my man's Offset, because they really be doing anything for clout. Like, we're seeing this in a rapid way. So, like, I just miss the days when people would record themselves doing nice things. But nowadays, if you record yourself doing nice things, they're going to be like, yo, why you have to record it?
Yeah, exactly.
just do it?
You can't just do it.
Let's see if the good stuff gets picked up. And it probably won't.
Barely, bro. Barely. It's tough out here.
That's just the mood, yo.
It's tough.
That's just the
Social
mood.
media is really taking over for sure. I hear that.
Speaking of Boonk, that was a long, long time ago. But if you were able to go back in time and fix one thing that happened, what would that one thing be? Would it be something personal? Would it be something that reshaped the history of just the world? What would that one thing be out of the whole history?
Wow.
That's a big question.
Now we here now.
Holy.
We here now. It's us. You know what? And since Matt said that was a good question. Oh shit, double?
Daddy D. China, like, it's a tough question. But it's like, if those things didn't happen, then we wouldn't be where we are right now. So it's like, would I really change?
No,
anything?
that's not.
I know.
Yeah, no.
I'm
We're
deep diving.
answering the question.
I'm deep diving still.
Man, you could go if you want, eh?
I'm gonna go blow up that Wuhan lab so none of that COVID shit happens.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That bullshit.
No, nah.
Fuck that bullshit. That stole like years of our lives. So fuck that bullshit.
That's what our youth.
Fuck that bullshit.
I'm with Matt.
Our
okay.
youth got teethed up still, man.
Our youth got teethed up.
I'm going in there like Splinter Cell.
Lots of
24, 25.
Lots
What was
of
that?
Yeah, facts, right? Lots of older people died from that too. Like it's
So crazy.
yeah, I like that, man.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, you could just say whatever.
Yeah, no.
You can say whatever. Yeah, cause what would be yours, yo? What would be the one event
I'm
where
gonna
you just
go-
be like in the time machine? Oh shit, I'm back in. Okay, let me do this. I only have 24 hours.
I would have to go personal
Okay.
because there's only so much I can really do. You talking about running a whole mission.
I like it, man.
Yeah, that's for sure you. Imagine blow the spots. Those guys
Okay.
go to jail.
I like it.
But I would have to go personal. I wish I can go back and just think more positive. Like, instead of spending money on certain things to like make myself like, I guess, look good or make it seem like I have it all, I wish I would save those dollars and put them away and be more responsible with my money when it comes to certain things. I would have
Okay.
to say so. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I would say.
What things were you spending money on?
I would say cars. I wish I didn't spend so much money on
was gonna
the
say
things that I love so much. I wish I thought a little more responsible as a youngin and
Right.
put that money away and did something more responsible and like maybe give back to my parents or invest more in certain things so I can get myself more ahead in life.
Okay. Mine's gonna be more on a funny note.
Fuck no, God.
One, I'm gonna call. Okay.
Do I have to beep
just
this?
trying not to get canceled. One, I'm gonna call. Where did that plane come from? I'm gonna call wherever that plane came from, the 9/11 plane. I'm gonna tell them don't go, don't lift, don't go nowhere. Like stay. One. So I'm saving lives.
Like you mean like tell them don't take
Don't
off because
take
of
off.
whatever reasons.
Don't take
Oh,
off.
okay, that's what you mean.
Don't take off.
Don't leave. I thought you meant the plane's fly. Like, what do you mean don't leave?
No. Before that, yeah, I'm stopping them because I'm gonna say, hey,
Deevy's gonna go lie in the runway.
that if I have to hold on to some next shit, whatever, I'm gonna stop it and I'm gonna. But that's the thing though. When you go back in time, you have to be able to tell them, hey, I'm from
Are
the
they gonna
distant
believe
future.
you?
Are you guys gonna believe
They're
me?
not gonna believe you. They're like, arrest this man. Arrest this guy, bro. What is wrong with him?
So, and when I go to jail for that, they're gonna look at me like,
you
yo,
are
I
gonna be-
planned it.
See, now that's a backfire.
I know, right? So
I don't think they're gonna believe you.
no,
I don't
that's why I'm
think they're
gonna go to.
because
That's why I'm
nothing
gonna,
like this has ever happened before in past history. So they're gonna be like, "What's wrong with this fool? Arrest him.
yeah.
Arrest him. How do you know that? How do you know? How do you explain to me? And you don't know who the people on the plane were. You don't know who's who.
yeah.
It's just gonna look normal to you. So yeah.
Like also I would say go back in time to save Jesus, but he actually kind of needed to die
Needed to
for
do
our
that.
sins.
Yeah.
Like for us to be able to
It's that, yeah, that's
also
true. We can't,
that one I'm kind of leaving alone. Sorry.
Seeing you dressed up like that and going back there, be like, what are you wearing?
Yeah. Stay. That woman's not worth it. Sorry. Sorry.
TV is on his.
You stupid.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me.
Why keep that in?
What else? Yeah, we're leaving that. Yeah. What else would I change?
Oh,
So,
I'm not going to school. I'm gonna go back.
oh, we're
I'm
starting
not
to
going to
pot.
school.
We're starting to pot it.
I'm not going to school.
No, I'm going to school, but
I'm not going to school.
at grade 12, I'm starting to pod. So we'll be one
I'm
of the
investing in myself.
earliest podcasters
Yes,
in the game.
I'm investing into a business. I'm investing into and just doing something
yeah,
different
but
other than that shit.
I think I told y'all in a similar question, like I would go and change certain shit. So like, I think it was when Cause asked like, would you rather like 50 mil or go back in time or like some type of money and go back in time? Dog, imagine you just make Amazon at like 2000 and
That'd be like in the 90s. That's when Amazon was starting to create in the 90s.
True.
We have to go way back to like when we were born. We had to be like, yo, 5 years old, yo, I have this idea.
Yeah.
Having the dollars and the idea
For sure.
and being able to grow off of that. So
For sure.
I feel like for me personally, I go back to right before I'm about to start school and take that money I had
Right.
towards my school and investing into an idea I had.
Well, that's the thing though. Lots of entrepreneurs, like Matt, lots of entrepreneurs, if you're gonna do that, mute it.
Yep.
Oh shit. Anyways, lots of entrepreneurs did not go to like a college or uni. Like they kind of got it off the jump. So, there's like history to what you're saying. Was what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
What other things would I change though? What other things would I change? I'd probably change my vote conservative last time because. Oh, and you know what? I'm gonna have to start doing this now just to prove that this is Canadian content, right? Just because we don't want no issues.
I want to hear this.
So let me just give me a second. Let me just. Okay, so let me just make sure that we're blessed. I mean, nice little ad in between.
I don't need. It's red. Oh, Canada, our home and native land. True
Okay, does that prove that we're this Canadian content?
glowing hearts
We see the rise.
are true. I was waiting for Matt.
Oh, say, can
No,
you see?
that's gonna get see. That's gonna get fucked up. See?
Boy.
Yeah. What are you
Wait,
talking
no,
about?
wait.
Nah, we just did that just because we wanted to joke about the whole.
C11.
Yeah,
all that
we just wanted to joke on that. Is there anything else that you guys would change? Oh, is that it? I'm sorry, Cos. You're not gonna like this.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead. Go.
Every time I pass square one, this one has me fucked up. But then again, I just said about college. I wish I didn't go to college. But then again, I met one of my boys at college that we invested into a condo through his dad. I wish I didn't sell that damn condo. I wish I kept that condo at square one.
True.
Would have fucked me. I would have been so rich.
Damn.
I would have sold that at like $1 million.
That's tough.
Fuck.
Damn.
We saw a $10,000 profit for everybody, and we sold it. Image if I kept it at square one. I'm a fucking idiot.
It's okay.
18 and dumb. But again, I go back and change that. That's one thing I'd actually change.
I get.
But everything else I said.
Yeah.
That's one thing I changed.
I got it. I'm not doing no tea that shit. I'm not doing that shit. I only did it. I literally only did that just to support you.
Thank you,
it.
buddy.
Of course. I'm cheese as hell.
That's what brothers do for
But
each other.
Literally, it was just to because we've had this talk. Like, if I didn't do it, then I know you would be like, "Yo, Deavy's not really like rocking with me. Like, he doesn't really support what I'm doing and stuff. Like, he doesn't see the vision." And I get that. But it's
Davey
just
really
like,
came through because he was also pitching on The Office as well too. Don't sleep on that.
It's okay.
That was crazy.
But I would have changed that, and also, rest in peace to Mr. Perry. I'm adding one black person in, friends. That's a guess.
That a guess. Okay.
Yeah, like he comes on the show and you guys get
think-
amped to see him.
I think that would have been good.
Okay, I thought you said. I thought you were
I
gonna say
think
there-
that would have been really,
Hell
really good to
yeah.
have.
It's just
My
a one
question
crazy.
is-
It's a
my-
one crazy black guy.
My question is, when was Friends filmed? Like what year? Like when did it start and when did it end? Matt,
Matt.
if you could search that up for us. Do you
Why?
have a better idea of like?
Why?
I just want to see because like I want to know why there wasn't actually like a black guest. Like I feel like it was closer to like like 2010 and stuff. I think
No.
they
Started in 1994.
No, I know. I'm that's the thing.
1994.
That's why I don't know.
Okay.
I actually don't know. 1992.
94.
94.
That was when Friends was filmed. This shit was filmed before I was born. Wow, I thought this was really filmed in like the early 2000s. I don't know because I never really looked into it, but
Okay.
I really thought it was like
10
between.
seasons. 10 seasons. So that's like 10 years.
Holy.
So 1994, like 2004.
Does that change your perception on? Damn, there probably should have been one black
I
person.
think there should have been a black person in there. I don't understand why there wasn't at least a guest, like what you were saying. At least someone popping in,
I said that
saying
to you.
hey, or at least one man dealing with one of the shorties that are on it, like, or just being a guest in general. What? Why not?
on the coffee shop.
Don't. Hey, that's fire.
You guys get out of here. You guys are always here.
Yeah, you guys are loitering.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
I mean, it would add to it.
Some good back on. I think they'll have more views.
Yeah, it would though. It would. It would.
I do hope they bring back Friends onto some platform. Hopefully, Netflix make it easier for my life.
Why?
Why Netflix?
Oh, like
Why bring it back?
just
The
stream
reruns.
that shit.
I know you can stream it, but you should bring it back on Netflix just because of. I feel like when the whole thing with the Titanic happened with the submarine gonna go, they put the Titanic back on so quick, the views went up. So I feel like that's the kind of thing they do. They take advantage of.
to me, that should be
Opportunity.
corny though. That should be so corny unless they're giving the funds
To
his
family.
family kind of thing, but they're not because it's a corporation and they're never trying to support families and stuff like
Yeah.
that. It's all
Yeah.
a money game for them. So
Everything's yeah.
that's why when you said that, I'm like, why? Like, there's other ways to remember him. So
Of course, it'd just be a good way just to run it back and just watch the show again for other people.
easier for some people.
Yeah.
Everybody's just illegally streaming shit. Not me though.
Not me either. We don't do all that.
Okay, what else we got for you guys?
I want to talk to you guys about like just the economy, and something came up on my Instagram recently. I wanted to know if you guys would be, I don't know, down, I guess, or it would be an idea or add that to your realm of things to think about when it comes to like moving, because we are at that age now where, hey, we're starting to think about where we would go. You were talking about you would move out in the next couple of years to somewhere else to make it easier for you. I was talking about Edmonton or Texas. Matt was talking about, I don't even know what Matt was talking about, but I see something come up where you can actually get a pretty nice like motorhome. No, crazy
Okay.
idea. Have you guys ever thought about getting a motorhome?
No.
Have you
A
guys-
motorhome?
Yeah,
is-
motorhome. So basically, it's like 2 bedrooms. Like an RV, yeah, motorhome, RV, yeah, kind of that kind of flex. Have you guys ever thought of,
Getting one to live in?
yeah,
Hell no.
as a startup?
No.
No. So I recently actually looked into the pricing and how much it would actually cost to own one. And honestly, I've seen the prices is running from $450 a month. It's like a finance. To about $800 a month. And you have like a full bedroom, you have a kitchen, you have a guest room as well too, and also you can move it around. So I was gonna ask you guys, would you ever?
But you can only like walk up and down, right?
Yes, DP. Unfortunately, yes. But think about the costs
Yeah.
for what you're getting. But I wanted to ask you guys, would you guys ever think of ever adding that to your realm of starting up?
Matthew?
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Honestly.
That's transportation and bed all in one. Fuck yes.
Boy math.
Absolutely. That's good
it's
boy
like a
math.
bachelor. It's
Let's
like a
go.
bachelor pad. That's a bachelor pad right
Oh,
there.
yeah. It's a mobile bachelor pad.
What happens when the team asks, where do you live? Answer. Come on.
Come to my parking lot.
The only issue I see is
That'd be
bringing a
deadass.
shorty back. That's the only issue I see. I feel like if you're a single man working from home and just doing your thing, I
Oh,
feel like I'll
it's
perfectly
lit.
work. But like, if you're a man that brings shorties back, or like you're the type of man you're dating and you have a girlfriend, that'd be an issue. She would have a problem with this.
You gotta go for a different demographic. You can't go for the city girl because city girl won't want to appreciate that shit. You gotta go for a bush girl. And I'm not talking about like a bush down there. I'm talking about like a girl.
Cook, man, cook.
I'm talking about a girl who's into the
got
outdoors.
jobs for you?
She's into the travel. She's like that. She likes that nomad lifestyle. Like she's not materialistic. She's more minimalistic.
I wouldn't say
Yeah.
that so much. I would say just an open-minded. I'm not mad at the idea of actually sitting down and discussing it and seeing how it may work. If you're like, I like a girl's open-minded and
Yeah.
she's thinking like, hey, how could we capitalize
Exactly.
on saving more money so we can get the next thing up?
Yeah, she can't be that girl. That,
can't be- no,
she
off
can't be one of
rip.
those- she can't-
I
she
wouldn't
can't be
like
one of
that.
those girls in those interviews that are like, my man needs to make like 600K a year or
get me
like
started.
300K or some shit like that. When there's barely any men that do that.
That's not real. Social media.
I know. I'm literally just I'm giving you an example.
I know. I'm
What's
talking.
real? What's not real?
But it's like I like the idea. I like to look into it to see how it can help us grow and how we can save money for sure. Like if I'm in a relationship.
Yeah.
So I'm rolling. I would look into it more.
Yeah, I just can't get with that. I don't know. Like something about that is so eerie and like honestly, there'd be times when I'm just tired of my room even. So I just chill in the living room.
You live
for a few
here.
hours. No. Like if I could like turn my head and be like, oh, like my bed's there, and then the door's there. It's not the same, you know. So like sometimes I'm trying to get away and stuff, and I know why Matt would say yes because he already is in that kind of like life bag where it's like, the less is more to me. Like I could make it off that, and then Matt would get into his traveling bag, going into Banff and all this shit. So I think that would be perfect for his situation. But for me, I need a change up every now and then because I'm like borderline ADHD. So I need something else to just look at and just do,
I hear that,
I get
but
tired of being in
with
the same spot.
with the RV, you can move it to another spot. You can travel. You can drive around. You can go to other parts of Canada. That is your change.
No, like I'm inside the RV.
Well,
That's well, get out the RV. That's what I'm
What
saying.
you can do is you can go to a hotel. You leave the RV in the parking lot, and you get a hotel room.
Do you think Shorty's
for
gonna?
the night.
You think Shorty's gonna respect you with RV?
If I explain to her my plan, hopefully.
I don't care if she respects me or not. There's the door.
You don't care if a thing respects you or not?
There.
Like a thing you're trying to back? Like you don't care if she respects you?
Next.
Next man up mentality. That's what they say in ball. Next man up. Yo, he's injured. Yo. IR, injury reserves. You sit down. You sit your ass down. Go in the back. Cliff.
No, like honestly, you just don't have time for that shit. Like cool. If you don't respect me, okay, cool. There's the door.
So,
Find somebody else that does.
So Matt, what you're saying is like if you have a plan and an idea, you wouldn't modify it for a woman?
No.
Like that I didn't even get the chance to like
Let him finish what he's saying.
like a woman that you are feeling and you have like a plan to have for a long period of time. You wouldn't modify your plan.
She'd have to be very convincing or persuasive. Like she'd have to figure out a way. 'Cause I'm very stubborn. I'm very set in my ways. So that's literally what I was saying before.
That you're stubborn, that you wouldn't change.
I'd probably not change. Like when I'm set and I want to do something, or when I'm set in a way that I want to do something, you're gonna have to come up with ask Keston. You're gonna have to come up with a pretty good argument. Otherwise, you're gonna lose.
No, I feel like you're gonna lose because if you are stuck in your ways and you have a plan. Don't get me wrong. You have a plan to buy a house, do this, buy a car, and do certain things in your life, and then here comes Shorty, and then you want to kind of have a relationship with her, but she's like, hey, but I also have these kind of goals in my life. Like, could we alter this? And you say no, then what are you gonna do? Say no, bye?
You listen.
much.
You wouldn't be able to just be like, hey, okay, let me take this goal out, add her goal in, and put my goal for the year after. You can't do that.
No, it would have to be more of an alignment thing. So
I don't think
our goals, our values, everything has to align for things to work. That's the way it is.
Okay, I kind of get that, but you have to be at least somewhat open to.
You have to be on a similar trajectory.
But man,
If she's
you have to be open to ideas and stuff, right?
Absolutely.
Because like a woman could put you in a different place in your life that you yourself couldn't.
of course,
You have to accept that.
I'm fully with you on that
Yeah,
one.
because women be able to motivate you and push you in a different.
They can lift you up. Of course, I cannot deny that.
So it's give and take. That's why I'm looking at you like, fam, you're literally gonna tell Shorty, no, bye, go, because your shit's not aligned with my shit directly. Everything that you have on your list has to be direct with what she has on her list.
It has to be somewhat aligned. Yeah, we have to have this. We have to have similar goals or be going in a similar direction. If she wants to go off one way and then I want to go off the other way, it's not gonna work.
And you've seen the examples I give you when it came to like house, like financial goals and those kind of things. Like
Yeah, we gotta be aligned. Otherwise, it's always gonna be fighting. There's no point.
Hey, that's your opinion for sure.
Yeah, it's me.
I hear that. I think for me personally, I would be able to, let's say, for example, Shorty was talking about, hey, like, I want to get like a new car this year. And I was thinking about getting a new car this year. I would be able to be like, hey, look at everything and be like, yo, no, I'm going to help you get your car. And then next year we can focus on what I want. That's the kind of thing.
Whatever makes sense.
Exactly. I'm able to play game. I'm able to play that game. I'm okay with that. Because I love this person. I really do want to spend my life with this person. So it's give and take. If I help you, I expect you to help me out and like that kind of stuff. You scratch my back, I scratch your back. That's what relationships are like should be about. So I hear you. I hear what you're saying. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, you're in this together as well too. So yeah.
I like that, Cods. I like that.
That's where I'm at right now in my life, where it's like there's goals I have for myself. And then there's goals that we have in our relationship. And it's like, I might need to take away this out of my personal goals so we can also reach our relationship goals. And I'll expect her to do the exact same thing on her side.
I can understand that.
I can't wait for you to get into a relationship, Matt.
Yeah.
I actually can't. I really cannot wait for you to get in a relationship and you come to me and DV and be like, yo, I have a question for you guys. And then we can give you some relationship advice.
You directed this way, not that way. Hope you direct.
Oh yeah.
As people
100%.
who have experience with women,
Yeah,
and talk to women daily,
and in relationships, I feel like going to the right people when it comes to being in a relationship is key because men do that, women do that.
Oh, when the 10 goes to the one bitter friend,
or the single friend that's never had a boyfriend before. How does that make sense to get relationship advice for that person? That's the shit that be fucking you guys up.
there's a whole okay.
And we did talk about relationships last EP, and DB said we're gonna tie everything in. So let's tie it in.
There's a whole Boondocks episode where the 10 goes to the crib and she keeps getting advice from her one friend, so much so to the point where at the end of the date, the friend was just like, "Oh God, girl, if I was me, I would have killed myself." What did she do?
Scared. That's not the way to do it. It's the right people to get advice from.
Yeah.
Sorry, Matt.
Cut it out. Cut it. So, scenario. You are dating this girl. Both of you guys listen, please. Okay? You are dating this girl for years now. Everything's been smooth, whatever. She tells you, hey, this guy, either from work or from school, wherever, tried to hit on her from the gym, whatever, right? Try to hit on her, but she curved it. She lets you know that she curved it. You guys understand? Everybody's okay? Months later, he ends up following you or liking a few of your pics and then unliking them. But he just wanted you to see that he is...
That he knows about you.
He knows about you. And yes. So, but he unliked or unfollowed after. He did it, right? And then he undid it. How are you guys moving? Cods, go with you first. And then hopefully everybody understands.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay.
I'm gonna listen into this one.
Please,
Okay,
that's all I ask.
Hey,
that's all I ask.
Hey, clapping for Keston.
Yeah.
No, don't actually put clapping. No, Massey,
Man,
that's so
relax.
quick. I would have I would have to say, like, I would show her. I'd show her. I show her, I'm like, yo, like, dude just tried liking my stuff and unliked it or unfollowed me and followed me. Like, what the fuck's wrong with this guy? We'll have a conversation about it and I'll keep it pushing. Straight. I'm straight gonna keep it pushing.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not gonna pay too much mind to that unless I see other red flags come up with the same person.
So with you bringing it up, does that also mean you checking out the messages between them?
No. I'm straight up gonna see how she replies when we have that conversation. Like, you can tell you've been dating this person for a long time. You've been with them for a long time. You know how they are when in certain situations.
sure.
So when you bring it up and have that conversation, you can tell by their body language, they're replying.
passive.
Exactly. You
they
can
get
tell.
mad.
You know. And depending on the responses, is either I'm gonna keep an eye on this, or if I'm okay with the responses and everything's good, then I keep it pushing. That's it. I can't. My thing is like sometimes we dwell too much on certain things that are just not that serious, and we get sidetracked, and it's unnecessary.
Cause, are you putting that on the real or not real side? This is a real or not real episode.
I'll put it on the real side.
So it's still real.
Put it on the
But
real
you're just
side.
monitoring.
I'm gonna yeah, but like at the same time, I'm not gonna.
Blow it up like.
Yeah, I'm not gonna blow it up.
gonna make
Nah.
the scene or-
No.
okay. Matthew, I hope you've been listening. I'm not reviewing because again.
I'm definitely gonna bring it up with her. I'm gonna be like, why did dude follow me? Like, why is this guy coming back? Like, how does he know about me? First of all, like, how does he know about
mentioned
me?
you.
Yeah. in the curve.
But did she mention my name? Kind of thing.
I have a boyfriend.
He
Yeah.
follow. Also,
Yeah,
sorry. Let me also add in. He follows her, and they follow each other. I forgot to add that. They follow each other. It's fine. It's a mutual friend. Whatever. Okay. Sorry, Matt. Keep going.
Yeah. So if they like, but still like, if she says I have a boyfriend, like, is she gonna mention my name, or is he gonna go into his like stalker Texas Ranger bag and like go onto the Instagram,
clearly-
try and
I
figure
think-
out?
I think we
look
could
through all
clearly
the pictures.
say. I think we could clearly say you got into a stalker bag.
For sure.
Even if it's going through a little 1-2 pics of hers and just checking the comments.
Matt and DV and Keston, remember something? You can go through the comments and see when my shorty drops a pic, I'm putting hearts next to them. I'm putting the fire emojis and shit. So he's gonna be like, And because I run a podcast and because I do what I do, my page is open.
Right.
Come through.
But that doesn't like explain why he.
No, that doesn't explain. I'm just saying like how he found me so easily and so quickly and trying to get into that kind of bag. Like he didn't go through not the mutual friends. He didn't go through all my shorty's followers and be this looks like the damn boyfriend.
Yeah. Okay, so for me personally, I'm not bringing it up to her. I'm going incognito and I'm going in sniper mode.
And can you explain a little bit?
Sniper mode is just me handling the situation on my ones until I show shorty.
You following him back?
So no, because he already unfollowed. Right?
Yeah, so he followed, unfollowed. You follow him.
No,
You're like, what's going on?
instead I'm gonna DM him and be like, yo, how come you unfollowed?
Yeah.
You should have stayed following me since you're already on my dick. No, he's already on. If he's already following me, unfollowed, I'm be like, yo, what's up with the unfollow? Like, you're already on my shit. Like, you might as well.
You're already creeping on my
If
profile.
you're
Why don't
already
you just
creeping on
follow
my
me?
shit, like, you clearly have a thing. If not with me and with my ting, so let's play this game then. I'm with the mind games. I think the thing is that, and someone does that, it's a mind game. So that person is trying to psych you out, trying to make you think like, yo, why did this person fall? Like, I know about them, I know of them. Things show me them, so okay, that's good. So, and personally, if I'm to be like politically correct, Cause is right. Cause and mine are right. But one thing I would do is be like, yo, let me see those messages. Because that's my time to be like, yo, I didn't have no reason to do this until your side or maybe side fucked up. It's just like the Jada situation.
Ooh.
Jada had August Alsina as a side, and Will said, yo, hold it down. We're both going to have our sides.
Yeah.
We're both going to sign NDAs, whatever. They're not supposed to talk about this. But August talked about it. So he blew it up. So now the guy following blew it up because he wanted to just get attention, be stupid.
Now.
This is a great topic.
Now. Wow. Okay, these putting more perspective onto it. Would I really be going through the
No. Not going through it. Not
just seeing what the messages are?
I'm asking her, hey, can you show me just what the messages have been like between you two? And if she says no, then you gotta go. If she says yes, you pre them, you go through them, see what's off field, on field. You know.
I hear that.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at both answers still.
I think we all.
I'm not mad at both answers still. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Because there is sometimes I've been seeing some crazy shit where like sure to be on the phone with dude, but she's still sucking dick or getting ball calls while she's on the phone with dude. Like this is a crazy shit. Like should be man that wouldn't be pulling that kind of shit off. So it's like you don't know what's real from not real. You don't. You just gotta really have that trust. You really gotta have that trust with that person. And when you see a red flag, either you question it or you keep it pushing, depending on how you really are.
Is that a red flag to you that he followed and unfollowed and you know of this man? It would have to be, right? Like you'd be kind of delusional to be like, no, it's fine. No? Are you picking your battles?
I don't think that's a red flag.
Damn.
I don't think that's a red flag.
I feel like it is, yo. I feel like it is.
I don't think that's a red flag still.
How come?
I think also too, it all depends on how. If it's have I met this guy before? Like in person, I've never met. Oh, okay, no.
Just
No. 'Cause
know
my
the only thing that you know of is that this guy tried to holla, and she says that she curved. And also, I wanted to also mention, hey, we know that things would be like, oh, look at this guy trying to holler at me. Look at the messages, and she'll show you the message of her curving. Okay, bitch, yeah, that was good, but let me see the other messages.
red flag.
It's Tiggs always that's what Tiggs love to do is show you the one message of the guy and just be like, yeah, this guy's thirsty. No. Scroll back out. Let's see
flag.
what the other messages of you replying to.
Red flag. Red flag.
Red flag, right?
Red flag. Red flag. Red flag. Red flag.
What are you talking about?
Red flag.
That's what I'm
Just
saying.
be trifling sometimes. Bro.
Yeah.
And that's why I brought up on the last pod with Johnny and Matt. I'm just like, yo, it's not even just you guys. Also me and DV as well too. Dating is not easy.
It's not.
This is some tough stuff, bro. Dating is like another job.
Going through the most.
Dating is another job. You're on an emotional roller coaster. And it's insane. You're losing sleep. You're not eating properly, depending on who you are. Maybe you might be eating. You're just going through the most. Like it's tough. It's really, really tough. Relationships are not for everybody. And I could see why some people just say, yo, bun this, I'm just staying single. I can understand why sometimes.
Oh, hell yeah.
I can understand
Hell yeah. Because you really just be saying that in the moment, but you be holding it down until an opportunity presents itself, right? And then you just treat it like a mentality thing. Like, yo, I'm staying to myself. I'm just got me to focus on. I cared too much about this other person. I invested too much time, money, emotions, energy. Like when people say their energy is drained,
I know.
like that is a thing.
It's
Like
a thing.
I hate when people be like, yo, like that shit's not real. Like, no, like this shit is real dead ass. Like I could be emotionally drained from a situation. That is no cap.
Yeah, I feel like people forget how hard it is. Like you're taking someone that you met, completely different family, completely different goals, completely different just standards of life, everything, and you're trying to come to be one. People forget how crazy that really is.
It's insane.
You're trying to intertwine your life, Shorty's life.
For the rest of your life.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. I feel like when you find the one, is it really the one? Are you really like really taking in the red flags, or are you just debunking them because you're just so comfortable and you're just with this person?
Oh shit. Oh shit. There's not a pause. Let me like cut open the orange kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like let's get to the nitty gritty of this and let me see what's actually happening with this situation. You know? So okay, there's a little scenario I'd like to bring with y'all. And listeners, go ahead and give us your view on this.
Yeah,
I definitely want to hear if this is a red flag to y'all, or are we just been through too much bullshit in our lives? We could just be projecting.
It's true.
So, we're going to clip this up. We're going to make this for y'all.
Clip it up, DV.
Let us know down below, baby.
Are we good on time or what? We got more?
I want to hear from behind the table on this one.
That's y'all too. Listen up.
Listen.
We've been talking about relationships, and like I feel like this has been a topic for a while now, and I feel like me and DV have been, I guess we could say we know a lot. I wouldn't say a lot. We know what
We've been around the block.
We've been around the block when it comes to like relationships and stuff, and like
Spin.
and behind the table, you guys have never been in like a serious relationship for more than a couple of months. And I want to know, like, what are the things that you guys think you need to do to be in a serious relationship with what you're doing right now in your life? I know you guys are both very, very involved in your business, 100%, but what do you guys think you would need to do? Because at the end of the day, business is business now, and business is going to be later. What would you guys need to do to actually accept a female into your lives?
Roundtable talk.
The way I look at it, if a girl comes in my life, like she's gonna be like my executive assistant. Like she's gonna have to help me out with a lot of shit if she wants to be part of my life, because the business is like first priority. So that has to come before the relationship.
Holy shit. Okay. Wow. I was not expecting that answer, but
I was.
really?
I expect the same from Keston too.
DV, you're a smart man, eh?
I just know you
more
guys.
or less. So I'm not going to get too in depth, but I'll go a little further in depth than that. So what we kind of have going right now is not a cookie cutter type business. It's a lot going on, and it's great, right? And we're making moves and we're scaling, right? So for me to actually bring someone under my wing, and we can put a couple names up on the screen as an example.
Don't say any names, please.
Of where that's actually happened, right? So unless you're willing to like really support me and be involved, help me out on a 1-2, like maybe like an admin task or whatever the case is.
You want your girl to be an employee?
No,
That's an employee.
no. I meant
That's
like
what
a 1-2.
both of you guys are literally
I
saying.
meant like
Matt
a
literally
1-2.
said-
Like,
said
can you please like run to the bank and do something or whatever since you're at the grocery store and let it be a little like because no, I was using that as an example. So very similar to Matt. Yeah, it'll have to be like one of those, because the thing is, this is our future, right? This, like, we're gonna be making millions of freaking dollars, right? And that's just it's not like a maybe. It is a fact based on what's happening now, and what's happening next week and next month, right? We're blowing up, right? So I would love to get a girlfriend next year. Like, I'm actually down, right? But next year, can you imagine where we're going to be next year? With the staff we have now, the more staff from next year, it's going to be crazy, right? So I really need that support, and not like, oh, honey, like, again, like, no, come with me. Come to this meeting with me. We'll go for lunch after or something like that, right? You know? Right?
You guys know
Instead of
that-
her sitting at home or something like that, maybe she's bored or whatever the case may be, right? Don't be like, oh, you have to go out. Well, come with me to the meeting. We'll go for a nice steak after or something like that. Just kind of be involved and that kind of thing. That's kind of my take on that.
Real quick, what conversations would you guys have to a girl that's not about the business? Go.
Oh, the same one. Oh, traveling, because I plan doing a fuck ton of traveling.
Not for business.
No, for leisure. I want to freaking go to this place, this festival, that festival, here, there, and everywhere. Right. That's what I'm most excited for. Is that the traveling doors are opening/opened, right? And that's definitely gonna be a big talk in terms of what do you want to do, what nice straw hut do you want to live under, like in whatever part of the world, villa as they call it.
Okay. Okay. Traveling. Okay.
Yeah.
Chaim.
Have you guys ever heard of something called balance?
Yeah, of course,
Give me 1 second.
of course.
There's certain situations and certain times when, let's say, for example, your girl does gymnastics and she has something to do with gymnastics, and she's
go.
inviting.
I'll go.
But that's
You
what I'm saying.
let him talk.
Okay.
Let him
That's
talk
what I'm saying. Like let's say, and
and answer.
let's say, for example, you had a meeting, or where you had something to do with your business, and she has something at the same time. What are you doing?
It's a balance. Well, actually, to answer your question, it depends obviously what it is, because there's some meetings where like there's no question. It's like it's
Right.
money, like, so you can't question money, right? Like, we're collecting a check or whatever the case is. It's a balance in terms of what the actual thing is, right? Gymnastics session or a training or whatever it is over, I got to collect 10 grand or two different things, right? For example, right? So it'd be depend on that. She just understand that. Like, I'm bringing home a 10 grand check. You're going to gymnastics training. Well, you go to your training. I'll collect the 10 grand or
But
whatever
she wants
the
you
case
there.
may be.
She wants you there. You can't reschedule your 10 grand pickup.
Oh, that's an individual situation. If I can, I will. Yeah, it's a balance.
I just want to know. I just want to know where you guys are, because I
If
feel like
can,
you
I
guys.
will. If I can, I will. Now, it depends on timing. So nowadays, like right now, obviously 10 grand now is probably a lot more of a bigger deal than 10 grand in 6 months' time. So if it were like next month, be like, oh, sorry, honey, like I'm going to go get the 10 grand, right? Obviously down the road, 6, 7, 8 months, we're in a different situation where, okay, you know what, we can reschedule that session for Monday or whatever the case may be, right?
Okay.
So it's all dependent. It's all situation dependent, timing dependent too.
I will for sure let the comments speak on this one still. Clip it up, DV, because that everyone again. Relationships for a long time. You haven't been in a relationship still, so you would understand give and take and balance, because that's not a balance. That's
Not a balance?
no, because you forget that like I understand that you guys do your thing, and you forget that also DV's an entrepreneur in a certain way, and I'm also an entrepreneur in a certain way, and we both have girlfriends that we deal with on a day-to-day basis. And yes, there's days where it's like, yo, business is business, but there's also days where it's like, you gotta take time for your girl if you really love them. So if you guys are actually looking to be in a relationship next year, even the year after, it doesn't even matter what year, because at the end of the day, business will always be business.
You're always gonna have that excuse of business.
Exactly. So how would you be able to schedule?
Let that digest, though. Let that digest. Let that digest. Like your excuse will always be business.
Exactly. It'll always be
Your excuse
business.
will always be. Even as more as you grow in your business, that means more you have to prioritize on keeping everything afloat.
Yeah,
So it's only gonna get more tough. You guys
more
understand
intense.
that, right?
As long as it's a priority, it's gonna be first in my brain, first in my heart. Like as long as that's a priority, like that's the way it's gonna be. So
I think to clarify for me, maybe if I hope my point wasn't missed, is that, for example, I'm obviously trying to secure my income now because I'm trying to change careers from what I do full time elsewhere, right? So I get that right now. It's like every hour we put in is like bring me closer to my switch, right? I'm not gonna get into specifics, right?
Sure.
So that's what I'm saying. The 10 grand now is a bigger deal than 10 grand probably in June. I'm just going to use that as an example where right now, like, that's got to come first before anything else to secure my revenue, secure the income, right? So
yeah, like when you're running a startup, or you're just starting out with a business, especially when it's a business that's not an easy business to run. Like, we're running a service business, and service businesses are, especially from the agency side of that model, it's really challenging. It's not like one of those unsexy businesses where you open the location, you staff it with one operator, and then you can just have that balance where that operator takes care of things. Like, we're not at that point right now. So we have to do a lot of management. There's a lot of time and effort and energy that goes into running the business, all that kind of stuff. So until we get to a point where we're able to then step away for a bit and have operators in there where they know what they have to do and the business can run a bit more turnkey, then yeah, it's going to be the number one priority for a long time until we can get to that point. So we can make time for that kind of stuff, like relationships. But like you guys said, like, relationships take work. You need to put hours into them. It's like literally, like Kordell said, it's like having a second job. Sure. You're constantly working on all that kind of stuff. And like, if you as an entrepreneur, if your brain's constantly filled with that kind of stuff and you're trying to work on that and you're trying to work on your business, it's a really big challenge in the beginning when you're starting a business. When your business is more matured and it's established, yeah, you can put more time into your relationship. But
Can you?
yeah, when it's matured and it's established and you have processes and systems and you can step away for a couple of days and it's still going to run and not going to go up in flames, then yeah, you'll be good. But
so basically, the challenge we have now is that we have staff that work for us. They're all new. They're all brand new, and we had to be on them and like nurturing them. And just what it is. It is what it's taking a lot of our time. Right?
It's almost like having a kid, like having multiple kids. Like, we have like 6 or 7 kids in our organization right now, on top of the actual business itself. So one big happy family.
Thoughts, thoughts. You've been quiet.
I'm just processing everything that they're saying, because clearly we live completely 2 different lives. Because again, like, I've owned a business, like I own a business currently right now, and it does perfectly fine. But I feel like when I put too much work and time into my business, it doesn't flourish. And at the same time, I can see you guys are putting the most time in, but you guys neglect everything else around you. When it comes to your love life, your family life, when it comes to a lot of different things. So it just feels like you need to put more time into just living, and because business will always be business. Business will always be there. Regardless if it was last week or this week, it'll always be there. So it's like, what's going to happen when like you're trying to like move forward in life? Like, money will always come. Money will always come in. Money will always be there. And money you can always chase. But like, what are you doing to secure like you're going to be 40 and then now you're gonna be looking for love, and then now the business is flourishing. It's like, it's kind of like it's and that's what I'm saying. It's a balance to your life. Like, it's yes, money. I want to change. Oh yeah, change it. Yeah, we all want change in life, but it's like you're trying to force the change.
Yeah, the only
you gotta move slow. Like, you gotta move slowly and like just be diligent and like just knowing wagwan. But like, if you chase money too much, then you be chasing money. But then where comes like your happiness when it comes to love? Like,
The only
That's my only
variable-
thing when I look at it. Like when I look
so
at
I'm
it.
not
So
I'm not disagreeing. The only variable between what you're saying to the business and business is that a marketing agency is a big beast. It's like it's different from a simple providing a service, like say detailing a car or whatever the case is. It's like what we do is like we can fuck this up so easily, and it's not so much of a chasing thing. We have actually blown up, right? And because we did blow up, now we really got to make sure that everyone is okay, basically, right? We brought in a shit ton of clients in the last little while. We're not really chasing anymore. We're actually managing and bringing on more clients that are knocking on our door, and it's happy. It's a happy time right now, but it's also a really crazy time, right?
So
Really, really crazy time.
So, but don't you think like as you grow, you're gonna have more people to hire?
When they're more mature and they're not babies, and we have a lot of babies.
But they're
that's
gonna
what I'm
have
saying,
as the
right?
company grows, you're gonna have more people to hire.
So you do have more. You do have exactly. So you do have more people to hire. But the thing is like when you're starting out, like you are the owner operator. Like you are running the shit. You're wearing a lot of hats. As you start to grow, you start to give away some of those hats for people to manage certain things. And but when you're trying to establish stuff and when you're trying to bring income in the beginning, the first couple of years are going to be hell. Like you will literally have no life. Your business is your life until you can get it to a point where there's enough income to pay enough people, to train enough people, to get them up to a point where they can pretty much facilitate running your business for you.
Let me just make it clear. So you guys don't want to date until you guys get to that point.
No, it's not.
It's not a great time right now. Like in terms of like the actual time that we do have, it wouldn't be it wouldn't be
My
fair.
question is different.
different question, man.
My question is different. You don't want to date until you get to what point in the business?
Until we've hit that maturity where the income is stable between like myself, like from my own salary. I have a stable income. We have a stable clientele base. We have reoccurring retainers, and at the same time, like I don't have to be turned on 24/7 trying to think about stuff for the business. I want to get to a point where if I do get into a relationship, I can put in that time. Like I'm at a point right now where like it wouldn't be fair for me to get into a relationship with anybody because of the amount that my mind is in the business.
Hey,
So we have one.
I guess I don't need an explanation of the breakdown of your business and what clients you have,
that's-
don't have.
that's
We're
not
talking
important.
about
That's not
relationships
important.
and business.
Okay, cool.
Those are the two things. Okay, well,
I just find it interesting because even like the four main things in my life: family, my love life, the pod, and my job. I have a job 9 to 5. Well, it's really a 7 to whatever time I want.
7 to 3.
I wish, buddy. 7 to 4. So I had to deal with that 5 times a week. I had to be constant in my relationship. So that isn't me giving her 12 hours. That's not me saying whatever you want, babe, and I'm just doing whatever she wants. Like, no, I'm able to manage that. But then also, when I get back home, I could edit for 3, even an hour, cause at least an hour a day. 3 hours, 4 hours, just me locked in. But within those 4 hours, I'm still taking a break just to communicate with Shorty. Because
my
again, I
mom,
don't
my
want
dad.
to.
Yeah,
And then it comes back to the family and just having those interactions with family, making sure the family's blessed. I feel like once you give when you give that much energy into one thing, yes, you are tapped in. Yes, you are focused. But at the same time, if you were to lose yourself because you've been working so hard, then it's no one to blame but yourself because you didn't have anything else to put your energy into. If you put 100% of your energy into a thing and she ends up flopping on you,
then what do you have?
Matt has went through that already.
Exactly.
So that's why when I'm hearing this, I'm like, well, this sounds similar to that.
Exactly.
But if you're able to balance
your time.
listen, when we started our project, I went to a party. This is the same party I told you guys about when the guy dapped up or hugged up or introduced himself to everybody, all the things
And
but
then
me.
didn't, yeah.
Right? So this guy there, this is my guy Mars. He just sent me a course, pretty much. He sent me a course on just how to plug in, but also take a break from plugging in. Just because if you plug in too much on your job or on whatever, you're going to get burnt out. And then that break that you think is healthy that you're going to take after is really going to be extended period. But if you're better able to break these things down, then you get more done. And there was a whole course on how important that is. So when I hear these things, I'm just like, well, I got to check on my guy's mental health because they're putting 24 hours a day on just this one thing. I'm going to ask, well, what do you guys do for fun? Like, what is me time?
It's true.
So
we meet myself and Keston, we already said it. Like we normally set like one day aside of the week where we take a break. And we literally chill. Like there's normally one day in the week that we do that. It doesn't matter like when it is in the week, but yeah, we do that at least once a week.
okay.
You guys know better than us, though.
Yeah, well,
You guys
everybody's
know how to manage your own mental health, and you probably just don't see it.
yeah. Well, the gym is how I manage my own mental health.
Of course.
Meditation, reading,
I hear you.
following the schedule.
I hear you.
I do a lot of self care.
I actually picked up on something like that where I actually picked up reading. Actually, I have a couple. Actually, you might even be interested in some of the books. But yeah, so that, and that's why I'm going to get back into the gym in the new year because I see where we're going with what we're building here, and it's going to get really freaking crazy. And I know mental health is definitely really important. So those are the things I've picked up reading, and going to the gym, right?
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. You heard it here first. The boys behind the table are gonna get it popping.
And for the listeners, let's hear your point of view on just this topic. We're gonna make this into a segment because I feel like this is a productive segment.
I think so
I'd say
too.
so. Yeah,
For sure.
because there's definitely lots of people that are like the guys behind the camera and put in that dedication into whatever project they're working into. And we're not saying it's not wrong.
Not at all.
Because you want to be able to tap into that, but
Not at all.
it's mixing other things in there as well. But I like that. Good topic, Cods. Very, very, very good topic. All right, guys. So leave comments down. We're definitely going to clip that last segment up. Thank you for listening to another episode. Shout outs. You want to do shout outs to anybody?
I want to shout out to my people. I want to shout out to everyone that's continue motivating us to continue doing this podcast like always, man.
Facts.
I didn't know what DB's about to do.
Oh, we got to.
Rollcaster. Yeah. Come on, soundboard. Come on, guys.
But let me make sure.
It's Roundtable Talk.
Come on now, man. Come on now.
Table Talk.
All right, so yeah, that's it for this episode. Shout out to just y'all for keeping up with us. Next episode is gonna be great.
And shout out from behind the round table as well too, because they had something to say. They had something to say for show. It's the first time they talked that much.
Oh, facts. Shout out to y'all, yo. Let me get a drop for you guys.
You stupid.
Roundtable Talk.
Clip it up.